Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Mia Plays, and let's play some more Fallout 4 Energy Weapons Only. We are rapidly approaching the end game. We are about to go and deal with the railroad. Getting this finished so we can start our Starfield challenge with only energy weapons as well, actually. Which I've decided was going to be the next run that we do. Okay, so I can just still go to the Old Norse Church, but I cannot go to where the railroad is directly.
What? Who's there?
What oblivion is that? Sentries, what do you see? It's in the clouds. Wagon!
Got company!
Goodbye, Carrington.
Leave him off me.
Who are you shooting at?
I can't see. Not victorious. We can win.
Well, yeah. They are completely outgunned. Move, Knight. Why aren't you in your power armor?
I saw something.
Let's do this.
You killed it.
Eesh.
Think a commonwealth boy's gonna come down easy. Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
I lost him!
Move, 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 move.
What just happened? Get up! Get up!
Sorry, they're not getting up from that.
Should have.
You bastard! Take us down.
Victory for the Brotherhood.
This is going to become a huge slaughter fest. Nope, can't use that. I can use the pulsar instead.
What the shit? You're still here?
Leave him off me!
Crap, that didn't kill her. Hey, welcome. Actually picked up Desimona's railway rifle and was going to shoot me with it. That is for always trying to fill my veins with battery acid. Hey, thanks for joining in. Oh, thank you. It's very modest. Let me see, load holotape. Going great. How's yours?
Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available.
Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type RJ11G. Full system reset accepted. Awaiting instruction.
Let me see, what am I supposed to be using here? Let me try reloading the holotape. Something didn't go right here. Okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong?
Pam.
Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available. Full
Okay, but then why aren't you
system
letting me
reset
give you
accepted.
instructions?
Awaiting instructions. Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface
Oh,
type
why is it not working?
RJ11G.
I guess that must count as completing the quest. Oh yeah, it says reprogram Pam. Okay. I thought there was a scene where you give orders for Pam to head to the Boston airport, but I guess not. I may be misremembering. Yeah, it's fairly chill. Now that I've got Challenge Charles set up, I can do more challenge runs on it in the future, but this is just the first one we're doing, so. If you're interested in this challenge run style, you can also check out my YouTube. I have an entire run of Skyrim with only crossbows. And I explicitly did it without stealth, so that way I wasn't getting the insane damage bonuses from stealth archery. So it's like a bow run, but more of a shooter than a just a sneak attack run. I called it Call of Tamriel as a joke sometimes.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Unfortunately, I don't have any integration to do that. Here, let me get you the link myself. I'm still learning how to do the whole integration stuff, so.
I was just following your orders.
As you should be, Paladin. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
I can't talk right. I'll send for you if I need you.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
178.
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sorry you had to be the one to handle the dirty work. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, They'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Okay. Now, I've had some issues with this quest before, so we're going to make sure we drop a
Clean
hard
house
save
over at
before we
Railroad
go.
HQ.
Set me up.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Okay. So first things first, I've got some guns to sell. The charged baton, the Deadeye shotgun, all those Institute weapons that I'm carrying. Can't use those either. That's for sale, that's for sale. Scattering laser musket, that's for sale. Don't want to sell that, even though I only got 3 rounds left in it. It's still a really good rifle once I get it changed over to fusion cells. And then take the pulse. Actually, sorry, plasma, not pulse. Alright, now give me all of your fusion cells. Okay. Oh, that won't do at all. We have almost 2,000 fusion cells again.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. If it looks
Well,
dead,
you
put
think,
one more in his head for good measure.
but as a officer of the Brotherhood, I'm going to have to take that from you. You know, taxes and all. Gotta pay the piper, my friend. In this case, pay him in Salisbury steak. Head to the Vertifer. Do 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 do. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, quick save. Also do a hard save too. That way I don't have as far back to go if I crash after I quick save in the mission. Now, I can't actually use this rifle in the mission.
You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
I cannot deal damage with this rifle. Now, or not rifle, sorry, minigun. Having said that, I can blow up cars with it. That's fine. Apparently I failed mass fusion. Wait, failed mass fusion. Spoils of War is the one I have to do. Let's make that card explode. Somebody's shooting us, but I think I can't return fire, so... I can't. I'm not allowed to. I can't. I'm not allowed to. Shoot. Okay, this is gonna have to be a rule exception. If you want to count this as run failed, that is your prerogative.
Too much damage, sir. I'll get us above the roof so you can bail out.
Okay, good. I guess I could have just flown around then and let us this happen. Oh well. Okay.
We're in position. Go, go.
See you on the roof, Paladin.
Yeah. Right. I just fell into good neighbor. Oh, hold on. Just, it just fell into good. That's never happened. I have done this quest so many times. Never once have I fallen into good neighbor. I guess we learn something new every day.
Movement detected. Curious.
Night, Joe.
Terminated.
Why is that laser turns deadly? Oh, hey. Cool, you caught up, so that means we can move forward without having to come down from the roof. Now, if I want to, and I do want to, I can actually get the string bobblehead while we're here. Also, these gunners are a really good source of fusion cells too. Actually, dang it, that was not loaded. Ooh, pack of duct tape. Ooh, wonder glue. Adhesive. That wasn't my mine, so it's perfectly fine. I didn't set that. It's only a violation of the rules if I set it down. Honestly, though, I made the rules, so I get to make up what happens. So, maybe I should, at some point, consider doing a challenge run that somebody else makes the rules, and that way we can see how things go. I don't know what kind of challenge run I would do. Like, I guess that would be part of the fun, is finding out what is being demanded of me. Not in this set of challenge runs. So, if you're watching this and you're kind of newer, or you haven't been around in a while, what I do is I actually usually have a vote on what the next challenge run is going to be. Once one's finished, I put up a vote of certain challenge runs, and what I'm doing is I have a list of challenge runs that are possible, And basically, until those list of challenge runs is done, I just keep recycling that same list. So, for example, my first list had, like, this run was on my first list, along with the Skyrim crossbow run. And so the choice was between this run, Skyrim with crossbows. There was also Starfield with energy weapons only. And then there also was... What was the other ones? There's Fallout New Vegas with only pistols. There's Fallout 3 with only pistols. And then I have... Outer Worlds with only melee weapons. So, basically, I have to go through that entire list of challenges before I create a new list of challenges. So once all of those challenges are done, I'll create a new list. So maybe what I'll do is when I make that new list, I'll add a challenge that's imposed by somebody else, and I'll get someone else to make a challenge run where I have to follow the rules of said challenge run. Yeah, I'll probably have some limitations, like no permadeath run, no like one hit run, you know, stuff that I can actually do and can actually like make a run out of. Technically, I guess I could revert save, go back and redo that Vertibird run without using the rifle. Or not the rifle, the minigun. But I don't think it's important enough. I think only one synth actually died from the minigun, so I don't think it'll really matter all that much in the long run. Again, if you believe that means run failed, I could go back and fix it, and I probably will go back and fix it for the sake of my mindset after this is all done, but for the sake of not, wasting time tonight, we're just going to go ahead and proceed. Also, we are over 2,000 fusion cells now. I think there's a good chance we don't run out of fusion cells again for the rest of the run. Yeah, the shorts were pretty popular at first. They kind of fell off after a bit, so I stopped making them because they were taking quite a bit of time to put up together. And they also made it less intuitive on how to do it. So at first I was able to make them and put them in the short sections that were actually being properly viewed as shorts. But now, for whatever reason, when I make them, it views them as... it doesn't view them as shorts anymore. It just puts them in the normal video section. And they don't get properly viewed, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there.
Nice.
There we go. Strength bobblehead. Strength increased by 1. That would have been more useful when I had access to Ballistic Weave. I don't have access to Ballistic Weave anymore, because this playthrough is now destroyed the railroad. That's okay. I got power armor. Power armor is just as good. I don't see any reason for me to have to get out of power armor for the rest of the playthrough anyways. Okay. So we need to go down into the basement. It's trying to send me outside, but I don't need to go outside. I believe if I go up here and to the left this time. This is the elevator we need. I want to say what I need is right in here in this room. And it may not be. I may have to go back to the top and ride a vertibird back to the top of the tower. If that ends up happening, I'll just reset. I'll hate losing the experience and stuff, but, Okay, so main is 0, which means pain is definitely out. What about feel? Feel's got 2 right. So, sail? Nope. I'm just going to put up front, I am not able to do any commissions right now, so I apologize. I just do not have the ability to do commissions right now. Money is not in a safe spot at the moment.
There we go.
Okay, so that was not what I was looking for. I think I may have to reset and do it again anyways. I don't have the ID card. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back up top. That's fine, we'll just reload and redo it. I was afraid we were gonna have to do that when I fell.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna be more clear. Please do not push commission stuff or I will ban you from the channel. I do not like being pushed about this stuff. And when I say no, I was being polite. Now I'm not gonna be so polite. Please don't push it or I will ban you. The last person that came on talking about it pestered me for 6 straight hours about it. I do not want to be pestered about it. Please. Okay.
Hostile target sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Damn synths, they're crawling all over the place. Send them out before we drop.
Yeah, we're just going to let him shoot because now that I know I don't have to actually shoot, I'm not going to. I just hope I don't walk off the roof again. Are they actually shooting? Or is their lasers not even flying out? Oh, nope, their lasers are shooting. Here, I'll shoot along the wall here. Not dealing damage, but they may think I'm shooting. That guy's dead, but I didn't shoot him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot you though. No, not really. That got me. Impressive. I think it does 2 laps and then it wants to set down. Or drop us off.
Taking too much damage, sir. I'll get us above the roof so you can bail out.
There was 1 fusion core. Nope.
Keycard, eh? Bet that's gonna come in handy.
Yep. I think now we can just jump off the roof now. But let me just walk around and make sure there isn't anything else we need to look at before we
Don't
do
think
it.
I can pick this.
Now, I'm not going to want to jump into Freeside again. So we'll activate the elevator, but I'm not going to get on it. I'm going to jump down and go in the front door again. We did last time. Although I didn't jump, I fell. So technically that was a lie.
Let's check out that terminal over there.
Proceeding to the reactor level. We could take the elevator, but it likes to glitch out. You know, actually the strength bobblehead's not all that useful because I've got 10 strength while I'm in this power armor frame, so really, truthfully, it's not all that useful to me. Alright, catch on the flip side. Landed in the truck. Right next to 2 fusion cells and a Braxo t-shirt. You know, that's another run I've been considering. Oh, Braxo man, cleaning up the Commonwealth one enemy at a time with flaming boxes of a Braxo cleaner fired from his junk jet. Sometime in the future. Oh, that was weird. Just tried to put in the charger and it slid under the button on the controller. I wonder why the turrets in here aren't on.
Amazing that this tower's still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here.
Look, I don't destroy every building I walk into. Just, you know, half of them.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that.
You know, that's actually kind of a multi... You know, if I have someone else make a challenge run for me, it's kind of a faceted thing. Because first of all, it has to be... Like, the game has to be picked. So the question is, would the person making the challenge also need to pick the game, or would someone else get to pick the game, and then the other person has to build a challenge around it? And that would assume that the person doing the making of the challenge is familiar enough with the game in order to be able to make said challenge. So, You know, it'd have to be, for example, for someone to make a Fallout 4 challenge, they would have to be, you know, knowledgeable enough about Fallout 4 to make such a challenge.
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection.
I've got it. I probably have a metric ton of Rad-X in here.
I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
I've got to be close to the maximum radiation resistance. Now, having said that, you can die in here in power armor, so don't take too long looking for the agitator. Of course, I always get lost in here. So... oh, I gotta go up. Okay, pull out the agitator.
Security's
Alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
I'm kind of cooking in my tin suit right now.
Standing down.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Oh, crap. What deals the most damage? No, shit. Come on, come back faster, action points. Oh, got him. He's gonna blow. And he blows up twice because he's a legendary robot. Is that it? Was that... Did he explode twice?
Alert level at weapons hot.
Oh shit. Does increasing amount of damage the more withdrawal effects you're suffering. The one time I find a legendary shish kebab, one of my favorite weapons in Fallout, is a game run where I cannot use it. Of course. Absolutely. You know, I'm honestly surprised I didn't find this in the pistols only run I did last time.
Weapons cold.
Damn it, come on. This is the downside to using rifles. Rifles are really good, but they have, like, a really high action cost compared to pistols, which is my weapon of choice in this game. So, for a crit build, a pistol's way better. I think we're just able to leave now. No, that's cool. Okay, level 27. So that's not available yet. That's not available yet. That's definitely not available yet. That's not available yet. Neither of those are available yet. We get more ammunition. But I think at this point we're good on ammunition. Science is available next level up. Guess I could get up to advanced lockpicks. Or more hit points. That would be nice too, actually. Or more action points actually would be great as well. Taking agility up a rank. Or... Interesting. 20 maximum health is... I think I get more health by taking a level of endurance than I do by taking a level of life giver. How much health do I get per rank? Hold on, let me check this. So hit points are... Can't see. Okay. Endurance is applied retroactively, increasing it later on in the game will still reward all the hit points which would have been granted with a higher level initial statistic. An endurance of 10 will grant 7.5 HP per level. Or 7 and 8. So I have an endurance of 4. So but that doesn't really tell me how much HP I'm going to gain from that. But it should be more than taking Life Giver. Is there anything else I'd want to... Well, I guess I could hold off on taking something, because there is 2 things at 31 I'm going to want to grab, but no, there's no way that I'm going to hold off that long. You know, I just was complaining about not having enough action points. Let's take a point of agility.
Hell yeah, we slacked those damn
Taking all your ammo for me. Doesn't matter if you're a friend or an enemy. If I find fusion cells in your corpse, I'm gonna loot, loot, loot it all. That's perception. Wait, hold on, my glasses are perception glasses, right? Yes. Wait, why do I have 2 pairs of... That's so weird. That is so weird. Is that because I've got the helmet? Oh, what? That is so weird. I didn't know it could do that. Okay. Shows you that even I, who've been playing this game for almost 10 years, can still learn new things about this game. I started playing this game in 2016? Like January 2016, I think. I do like the Hellfire Power Armor. It's really good. Am I overweight? No, not even close.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on a beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, cross our fingers.
We don't need luck, Ingram. We've got you.
I didn't do it alone. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium, Ingram. Okay, so this is actually where we're going to end off for tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Next time, we're taking the fight to the Institute and getting ready to wrap up the game. So we have 2 major objectives left in this run since things have changed and this is not a Minuteman playthrough anymore. We're going to be finishing the main game, and we're also going to be going to Nuka World and wiping out every raider that calls it home, because that's what killed the original energy weapon run and prevented me from finishing it. So it's kind of poetic that I go and teach Nuka World a lesson. At least I hope that I teach them a lesson that I don't get home. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, join me later this week. It'll probably be Thursday night, or no, it won't be Friday. Maybe Thursday night. I'll be doing a stream of my first impressions with The Outer Worlds 2. I'll be experiencing that and making my personal character on stream. Friday, Lego Star Wars is still on. We got to start episode 4, A New Hope. We got things to do in there. And then on Sunday, we'll be starting, as all things, cross fingers, all things go well, we'll be starting our stream playthrough as The Outer Worlds 2 using our evil corporate stooge character. Or it's either going to be a corporate stooge or we're going to be siding with the totalitarian, So there are 3 sides in Outer Worlds 2, and I'll talk more about this on Thursday. You've got the dictatorship. You've got the scientist, which is probably going to be the one I'm going to side with in my original playthrough. And then you've got Cleo's Choice, which is a merger between Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo. And that one is probably going to be the one that I do my evil playthrough with, because let's be honest, a hostile takeover sounds just up my wheelhouse after the Dr. Shotgun run. Yeah, if you haven't watched my Outer Worlds playthrough, I strongly recommend it. I did an evil playthrough as the bored stoogie, Dr. Shotgun, who explicitly used rifles, but I mean, shotguns were his main weapon, but he did use rifles too, the Deadeye rifle quite a bit. But anyways, everyone, thank you very much, and have a great night. Goodbye.